welcome to the hottest movie review on the internet today, the A-List Review. I am your host, the Game Changer, Wes Troop. And as you can see, it's time to go back to the theater. That's right, because this weekend, along with Smurfs: The Lost Village, which I will be reviewing later on, comes a movie that, I might be the youngest person in the theater. We're gonna have to go see, because ladies and gentlemen, here's my review of the 2017 comedy, Going in Style. While an elderly man is having it out at the bank with an employee, the business is robbed by three masked men. After losing his pension and finding out his daughter, granddaughter, and himself will be out on the street in 30 days, he begins toying with the idea of robbing a bank for the money. He talks it over with his two best friends, who are also getting screwed by their bank and losing their pensions, and after thinking it's a crazy idea, they eventually agree to do it. The three elderly men try to plan out the heist and make sure they don't end up getting caught while in the process. So what did I think of Going in Style? I thought it's a lighthearted and amusing comedy. Seeing these acting legends working and sharing the screen together is a delight. They have wonderful chemistry, and the audience could really feel the bond between the characters. There are a good amount of jokes, and I found myself laughing quite a bit throughout the film. Some of the comedic highlights include when the friends do a practice robbery at the grocery store, sneaking items into their clothing and trying to avoid getting caught. There's also a pretty humorous scene where the characters are chased down the street by a security guard. The heist itself is fine, and there are a couple of twists when we think the film is going to go a certain way. Afterwards, it's interesting to see if the characters are going to get away with the robbery as well. There are a number of familiar elements throughout, such as an older couple and a romantic subplot, one of the characters being sick, and a father-daughter bonding storyline, but they all play out well here. The movie is pretty much tailor-made for an older crowd, but I know myself and a number of younger people in the theater had a good time with it. The cast does great work here, starring Michael Caine as Joe, the struggling grandfather who comes with the idea to rob his bank and get his money back, Morgan Freeman as Willie, Joe's friend who needs money for a kidney transplant if he wants to live a few more years, Alan Arkin as Albert, Willie's roommate who teaches saxophone lessons for extra money, Ann-Margret as Annie, a grocery store employee who keeps trying to get Albert to go out with her, Christopher Lloyd as Milton, one of their friends at the senior center who keeps getting into odd situations, and Matt Dillon as FBI agent Hammer, the agent looking into the bank robbery. Going in Style is a charming and witty film I feel all audiences can enjoy. I'm going to give it the rating of do it. Alright, well, that's the show. I'll be back with another review very soon. As I said, I will be reviewing Smurfs: The Lost Village, whether I like it or not. Make sure you tune back in for that. But until next time, don't forget to subscribe right here on YouTube. youtube.com/westside515. You can like the show on Facebook, facebook.com/WestTroopAlist. And of course, you can follow me on the Twitter and the Instagram @WesAlist. Until next time, Troop out.